likely seen with the new patch coming into play. Defender bans are not going to be too much of a surprise, though. We've got Mira and Azami echoing a lot of what we were seeing. This, though, one quick flick, nice shot off of that one. Would make up for the difference, but nice suit here as well. NJR, because they've made a breach into the closet, is allowed to go for another one, and so is Canadian, as he strikes true yet again. Finally, Iconic
versus 3, and Iconic on the entry, but NJR will dust him very quickly. See if they can right their wrongs in round 2.
Will close
big one onto Shuttle, but Shuttle seemingly aware of his positioning. He's going to continue to bear down, but Canadian Eclipse
towards Lab, where the defense is going to be focused on Eclipse, trying to go for a spray, but is unable to connect on it, and also is unable to escape. But second
try and combat these angles and impact EMP out, and Nitro selling it.
Will be able to find that trade regardless. Knocking out Eclipse, but Shuttle ready to pick up another one.
Are dead, so this is going to be a huge issue when this call comes
Hyper!
through. Hyper! The new recoil gets him, and DP Fryer will take him down. Delay thus far, and Pambazu still in such a great spot, but Forrest with the
try and isolate that player out if at all possible too. Hyper has been thrusted into the fight though, and does he catches him instead. Brings it down to a 4v3. Finally, DZ is going to be able to strike back from an earlier engagement, but there's a big swing from Canadian to maybe bring things back. Eclipse with one more.
Forrest, he's going to have an opportunity. They're trying to get rid of it. Nice shots off, and he gets it. Canadian
takes a similar amount of damage, going down to just a sliver of HP, but the team still ready to move forward. Doesn't have the intel though. Hyper
advantage.
No real easy way for Astralis to be able to get back their case control either. He got the case back, but he doesn't have time to get back upstairs, so DZ will win this one.
Obviously, with Iconic going down, this has complicated
things. What a catch.
J90, he's gotten here just DP Fire will try and sneak his way out onto the balcony. SMG-12 getting away from him a little stun here and continues to slow down Astralis, allowing Canadian to take down Forrest. Pambazu, he's doing so much right now.
Down to about 20 HP. He'll try to make a play, but it'll go exactly as you expect with DarkZero. The cafe hold and allow for them to work themselves forward. Panba strikes with the first pickup, and a second one going to be claimed, but they want to trap him so that it's an assured thing when they finally go for the push, and there you go. The focus is, of course, going to be over here. We see much more pressure working its way
with Eclipse and the rest of the squad, but it's a bloodbath in between the two. A trade, and now down to Shuttle.
Moves out, tries to set up the first fight. He'll win it, knocking down Hyper. And unfortunately, there's the plant. He'll be locked in, and it's an easy clutch for Shuttle as he locks it in.
Side of the site, so might not want to go full out and into it as he could get
fired blind as a bat right now. He can't do anything to contend against it, and his team is just yet to align. And Forrest very quickly losing positioning. He's even ready for the swing.
An Astralis member that's lackadaisically moving through Cash. What a shot there from Shuttle. Tries to side in the way that they truly want to. DP Fire still holding on to Gong, and he's going to get still. Some shots out towards Eclipse. It's going to be a spammed angle, but a dead Eclipse at the end of the day. We're going to have a pickup here from J90 as he'll move in, but won't be able to find low on health. A single bullet will take him out, and that's exactly what he's in this game. So pretty crazy. And speaking of crazy Canadian dons the yellow stairs, and Pambazu will back him up, but he's gunned down from inside of the site. And it's because they thrive off of it. Iconic will take up yet another, and it's going to be down to the single.
Ready to immediately cut his head off if he tries to go past that. So he has to try and go outside to Arcade instead, and even there, down Astralis, finally shutting it down by matching that very same pace from DZ here. I say that, but Canadian ripping two players into a down state, nearly goes for the duels.
Will be one way to come back, wouldn't it? Oh, not again! Air jabbed if he does fly out of this, and what a shot from him. And I do believe he's actually free. 20 seconds left now in DarkZero. Pambazu especially. Oh my! It's all down to Shuttle again, but he can't find his mark, and they're going to go over on initiation just yet. But no, they were just waiting on Iconic, but it gets away from him now, and Hyper makes up for it with 2. Oh, it was a
work, especially with that frag being sniped away. NJR going for 2, and he'll get him. Only one remains here. Shuttle will be able to trade out onto NJR, so now it falls to Canadian, but he's established this back flank that we talked about before, and that'll shut it all down.
Look, man, he said it wasn't the recoil.
I mean, hey, I tried to give him an out. He, you know, the thing is, he took the honorable route. It was a little bit closer than maybe you would have hoped, but Pambazu, tell me about the end of that one. How did the team finally clutch out? Yes, hello.
Hi.
How you doing? So towards the end of that series, it was very, very close. What do you think it took for DarkZero to finally get over the line and get the win?
I think we mainly just had a slow start, you know. Usually comms are big for us at the beginning, like they're a little slow. I'd say they were actually good, but personally, I was whiffing pretty bad at the beginning of the game, and I know Paul had his whiff too. So I think mainly it was like we're definitely sloppy in our defenses. Usually our defenses are pretty good, at least for that map, but we're a little sloppy, and it did not help that two of us lost a few gunfights that we should have won. But glad we closed it out.
All right, well, I mean, other than the couple of whiffs here and there, it did feel like a pretty solid game for you guys. There was one kind of attacker lineup I wanted to ask you about. When Astralis were playing some of these more roam-heavy defenses, you guys were running Zero, you were running Lion, you were running Dokkaebi, and then you were there on the Ace as well. Can you break down kind of that attacker composition, why players were on the roles that they were on, and what kind of the goal of that attacker lineup is?
Yeah, so we knew like they were going to run us, they were going to fight us, so we just wanted to. We ran Zero kind of as a flank watch, extra info and stuff like that, and of course you run Doke to just kind of get the initial ground. Like I went off Troy's Doke calls like almost every time. I kind of just walked in, just listening like to audio, playing off Troy's drone. It's just to get like the initial ground, and then with the Ace you can open up the wall and you like basically do a half take. And we thought that'd be better against their playstyle because they're like super ratty and aggressive, and it's kind of aids to clear sometimes. So we thought that'd be a good lineup. And then I guess like the players on him, I don't think it really matters. I think everyone's pretty flexible. Ace is like I literally just throw an ace and I shoot the gun, so it's not like it's anything hard. for that attack, I mean.
You did specifically mention that like it took a little bit for you to wake up for those first couple of rounds, and then you get the timeout, another rehost comes in. Is that all time that you're able to spend just figuring out exactly what isn't going right coordination-wise? Because you and Troy then wake up for those last couple of rounds and really start to finally come into your own. Was it just that little break in the middle of it that gave you a chance to reset?
No, I honestly wouldn't say like the little breaks really did much. I think the timeout did a lot, of course, that helps, but like the little like rehost and stuff, I don't think that really does much. I think it just the timeout really helped us like piece the final pieces because we were pretty close. We were just being sloppy, but yeah.
All right, I was curious. You mentioned the gunfights earlier, obviously. A couple whiffs here and there. I was curious, as a pro gamer, how difficult is it to adjust to something like the recoil changes coming into the new stage?
Well, we've been practicing with it for a week, so I don't think it's too bad. Like, I wasn't whiffing because of the recoil. I was just whiffing because, like, I suck for the first 2 rounds, for whatever reason. But,
I tried to give you an out, man.
Yeah. No, it wasn't the recoil. I just suck.
All right. Well, I mean, it happens to the best of us. But thanks for taking the time to chat with us. Congrats on the win, and good luck in the game tomorrow.
Thank you.